Greetings, Captains. The Titan Defense Systems Protector is one of the most recognized repair craft in commission today. Able to keep larger, more threatening allies alive for as long as it has energy reserves, the ship darts about the combat zone, avoiding stand-up fights but patching up any capital ships in need of aid. The TDS Protector is a light support craft with limited offensive output. Instead, the ship excels at keeping allies alive and in the fight. The ship is dedicated to keeping stronger, more combat-oriented teammates repaired, as well as using its shielding ability to minimize incoming damage. The ship can supply some limited fire support from range, but is vulnerable when drawn into direct combat. This is first and foremost a repair ship, and should not be taken as an outright combat vessel. Non-combat abilities are where the Protector shines. Its showpiece ability is the Repair Beam, a direct firing hit scan beam which repairs a significant portion of the hull strength and armor of whatever it hits. This can keep an ally alive for far longer than if they were left alone, so be sure to manage the cooldown carefully with this one. Another life-saving ability of the Protector is its shield. This projects a sphere around the craft which grants extra defensive resilience to any allies within. Couple this with the Repair Beam, and the Protector can keep a larger ally in commission for a significant amount of time. The ability Shutdown does no damage, but shuts down the enemy's abilities. An unguided single projectile should this hit prevents abilities such as blinking or cloaking. This can prove decisive in a combat situation, cutting off an enemy's retreat or preventing their shields from being raised effectively. The Protector is very limited in its offensive output. It packs a standard TDS Smart Gun which fires semi-homing projectiles over a respectable range, but inflicts little damage. This does, however, require very little aiming, and so is a reliable source of extra damage in a team fight. The Protector lacks the capability to self-heal to a large degree, but does have a small collection of SYPHON drones. These will drain health from the enemy and transfer it to the Protector, keeping it in the fight for just a little longer. Firstly, never go it alone. In a Protector, you are very much a back row ship and should never be on the front lines of combat. It's an agile, speedy ship with a good range on its abilities, so use every meter to stay out of harm's way while repairing your allies. Timing is everything in a Protector. Fire the beam too soon and you won't get the full benefit. Too late and your ally may be too damaged to recover in time. Get to learn your cooldowns and juggle your shield and heal beam accordingly. It's tempting to focus your healing on the nearest heavy ship, but don't underestimate the importance of the rest of your team. While the heavy will soak up the most damage, your attack ships will dispatch the enemy quickest, so be sure to keep them alive too, rather than exclusively saving your repairs for the big guys. Remember, in a Protector you will always be the first target of the enemy. You're the one keeping the more dangerous ships alive, so a smart team will target you with extreme prejudice. Make use of every last scrap of maneuverability and ability that you have, and stick with more intimidating allies, who may just scare off attackers. The SYPHON drones aren't just a great lifesaver, they can also keep a stealth ship from re-cloaking. Keep them on a ghost or an infiltrator and they won't get the chance to escape. You may not be the most commanding capture presence in a Protector, but you are fast. Take advantage of the confusion of a large-scale battle by slipping off to take an undefended checkpoint, or to level up at a forward station while your abilities are on cooldown. The Protector is a pure healer. Providing an absolutely vital service, the ship keeps heavies alive like nothing else. Pair up with a Colossus or Leviathan for best results. And if a medium attack ship such as a Hunter wants to join in to run escort, then so much the better. That's a pretty standard but brutally effective lineup in fractured space. Try not to get stuck in a sector with just one other ally. You're always going to be the first target, so having two ships with you is essential to keeping you in the fight. Where the Protector makes all the difference is in the key battles. Gamma fights or final base pushes are the most decisive moments of a fractured space encounter. And if you can keep a Leviathan alive as it drops that all-important jump point, or disrupt an enemy gladiator's armor systems at just the right moment, you'll be the tipping point of the battle. That's it from myself, Captains. Good hunting.